A doomsday cult is a religious group. It doesn't even have to be religious. It could be, it doesn't have to
It could be scientists. It could be scientists.
deal with religion, but usually it's a religion that talks about the apocalypse and the coming of Jesus Christ, how that's going to bring in this great destruction, and somehow you're going to be saved, but everybody else is going to be destroyed. And that whole RFID chip that they were talking about in Obamacare was not talking about putting a chip in your head, because the scripture talks about their forehead.
That was in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go back to Biden, Senator Biden, addressing Chief Justice Roberts at his confirmation. He said, before your tenure is over, you will rule whether a person can get a microchip. And he said microchip. That's why you got the AP and these other news. He didn't say that. He really didn't mean. That's what the fuck he said.
About the mark of the beast being in their forehead. They say the RFID chip is the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter.
That's correct. You got that right. You got that right.
7, I believe. I forget what chapter it's in. But it's talking about buying and selling, and they're somehow talking about the RFID chip being something dealing with healthcare, which is a public healthcare that has nothing to do with
everything going to be in your chip. Aaron Russo said that. Buying, selling, going to the hospital, going to the doctor, going to the dentist, bank transactions, the registering a car. You need a chip to do that.
Buying. And then,
as a matter of fact, the last time I went to the DMV was a couple of years ago, because I do everything by mail pretty much. So I don't got to go to the DMV. Last time I went to the DMV, where I first saw there was a device. This had to be 5-6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. There was a device, and it had a thing where you place your hand at. So as an Edomite standing there, he's working at the DMV. I said, "What's that all about?" And he said, "That's for the mark of the beast." He said, "They're not going to tell you that, but I know." He said, "That's the fulfillment of Revelation 13. This was a guy that looked like an Edomite. I did a video where I went to a particular Whole Foods. It was 1 week I went, these scanners weren't there. 2 to 3 weeks later, I went back there. Then they had installed these hand scanners, and I did a video on it. I made it a short. So I said, one step closer to the what? The mark of the beast. These things are coming in incrementally. Look that word up.
And it says the rich and the poor shall receive the mark. And at the same time,
if you want to be on the grid, you got to take the chip.
Gabar and this cat are talking about Obamacare as a public healthcare service that the rich aren't even going to partake in. That's what Gabar said. The rich are not.
Ultimately, it's going to be one system. The rich and the poor is going to be under that same system, in that grid.
They were trying to scare. They're trying to scare blacks and Hispanics and poor people and the oppressed and all of that, putting fear mongering, that they're going to force the RFID chip through Obamacare. That's what they were saying. I couldn't find the video because Tahar challenged me to find the video where he's talking about Obama being somebody that they want to use so they can kind of sway blacks, and minorities.
Well, they pulled him up to try to get him to vote for Kamala. He just came out of nowhere, making speak. Kamala's a bit. So they got him in the back, and they got him behind the wall. And they got him in the box from goddamn where. So when they need him, they bring the nigga out. Because, Jake got up. Oh, the first black. And this guy was a fucking empty suit. An empty fucking suit. And how many Jakes talking about that great man? They'll talk about MLK, Malcolm X, whatever. But they don't. How many Jakes talk about this great, this guy, Obama? He's a great president. No, they ain't talking about. They found out they got shafted, man. He didn't do a goddamn. He did little or nothing for Jake. But Jake are suckers.
minorities to go along with this because Obama's black. He said that somewhere in the street. I remember a video of him saying that. I might be able to still.
Wait a minute. When the C Ragamuffin came out, wasn't there a video of Obama getting the jump shot? Didn't you have black actors and entertainers getting the jump shot? Was Mariah Carey, she got it? The actor from England, I forget the guy's name, he got it. But he got the thing. Fuck out of here, man. And all these entertainers, these athletes, these actors, these entertainers, these celebrities among Jake, they're gonna get on the bandwagon and they're all gonna take it. Denzel got dipped, but he's getting ready to get chipped. How about that? Okay? All of a sudden, the perfect timing. You know, what's her name? Ali Carter said, no, Denzel didn't leave. He stayed around. He walked around butt naked with a black cap on, a gold Jesus piece with shoes on, butt naked everywhere else. So he didn't leave early. Then he told this guy, what's this guy's name? I can't. He played in a movie that this guy Martin Lawrence. He was Big Mama's House. He was the new guy. What's his name? T.G. Johnson, whatever. He said that Denzel told him, "No, you better leave early. You don't want to be here when this shit happened." So what shit happened? And Denzel did say, "I was there." That's what when in a court of law, all they got to do is have you admit that you was there. Oh, he had to do it. He had to commit. That's what they do. That's why when you deal with a cop, you say, I don't know nothing. I don't, no, you don't say I don't know nothing. Don't say it to the feds, because the feds explain to you what you are. So when you say I don't know what's going on, they got you. You know, any law enforcement, they ask you questions, you say I'm exercising my right to remain silent. With all disrespect, Officer Jones, badge number 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm exercising my right to remain silent. I have nothing to say. Well, did you do that? I have nothing to say. And I have a right to say that.
You'll find it. I did a little bit of research, and it took like 2 hours for me to find a whole bunch of footage and content that I'm going to do an actual edited video on to show you that the RFID chip that was supposed to be part of Obamacare didn't pass way back in 2009. These cats are still talking about that shit.
Right. The League of Nations was a small organization that tried to be a major world organization to get the whole world involved. Didn't happen. They had to repackage it and call it the UN. The UN is nothing but the League of Nations under a different name. And this time they got all the nations. 2 nations, the Palestinians are not members, and they're trying to get them to be members, but they don't want them because of the small hat thing and the Vatican City. Those are the only 2. Vatican City is known as a nation. In international law, Vatican City is known as a nation. Oh, it's just it's a building 2 miles square, but it's the smallest nation on the planet. The Vatican City and the Palestinians. So all these leaders of these various nations, what is it? 90, I believe there's 98. I believe 96, 196 of them are UN members. 2 of them are not. All those people that are members, signatories to the UN, they're all going to get the same memo, and they got to push it on their people, and the entertainment world is going to use them to do it. And a lot of you dummies are going to follow oh, Beyonce did it, I'm going to do it too. Oh, LeBron James did it, I'm going to do it too. You bunch of dummies.
As if that's going to be part of Obamacare. Like, what are you talking about? Now they need to change it and talk about Elon Musk and his, chip on the head.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to get ready to close. I went long. Neuralink and Elon Musk. There it is. There it is. That's the chip. Chip, the Neuralink patient behind the Hastings Center, Elon Reeves Musk I didn't know his real name, is a businessman known for his key roles in the space company SpaceX and the automotive company Tesla Inc. He is also known for his ownership of X Corp, which was Twitter, formerly Twitter, and his role in the founding of the Boring Company, XAI, Neuralink, and OpenAI. And what's Neuralink all about? Let me look at this. Let me go to images. Let me make it easy. Let me go to images. Chip. What is that? Human brain implant. Let's open it up. Elon Musk Neuralink has put in its first human brain implant. And he purchased this company. And they call it a chip. Neuralink chip. Fulfillment of Revelation 13 and 16. And Bishop Nate, you're going to come out looking like a real jackass when this thing comes to pass. Implant. Human test of brain implant. Also known as a chip. Let me do this. Wallet more. That's not what I wanted. Let me do it this way. Wallet more micro. Let me try it this way. I want to get the company's name. How do you spell it? Okay, here it is right here. There's another chip. A different company. Tech company selling microchip implants that let you pay with your hand. I want to see get the company name. Okay, Wallet More. Let me do this. Wallet More. Wallet More microchip injection. There it is. This is what John saw. That's a scanner. Let me do this. Let me go to videos. How to get Wallet More payment implant. So you can't see it because the Most High gave you strong delusion that you will believe a lie. Because you're a scoffer. Listen to a little bit more.
They were talking about Obamacare back then. They always have to change it according to their failed prophecies. That didn't happen, and it's not going to happen.
It's going to happen, and you're going to have to deal with it when it happens. It's going to, when it's going to hit in when you're online. You sign a paper to go get chipped, and you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be thinking about us quite a bit.